guys, welcome to another Jamaican Tales video, a Jamaican living in Germany. It's been 1 year since I've been recording videos in this apartment, so with this background, and it's been also 1 year since I promised that I would make an apartment tour video, and it's finally here. So in this video I'll show you around my little apartment. There's not much to see in this little apartment because I try to live a minimalistic lifestyle. I say it that way because I'm definitely not a minimalist. I would definitely want to be one for a number of reasons. For one, I don't need a lot of things because I don't spend a lot of time in my apartment and I'm always on the go, so why have a big apartment if I'm only going to be there half of the year? At least that's the way I think. So if I was supposed to zoom out, this is what you guys would see, and this is more or less the setup. So the camera is right here and I put it more or less diagonal in the room, and then the light would be right here, and that's the background that you guys are familiar with from all the videos. I just work with one light. Of course things would look much better if I had two lights so that I could, for example, get rid of the shadow that's usually on this side of my face, or is it this side? One of them. Yep, so let's kind of push this away and turn the light this way. Hey! So yeah, welcome to my apartment, my little cozy apartment. So this is the main door to the apartment, and I tried to kind of make this into a little entrance area, you could say. This little guy I bought at IKEA because I really needed something here because this is where the router is, and I didn't want to have that on the floor. Plus I thought it would be cool to have somewhere, for example, to put the keys and the stuff that I need to grab on the go, like a mask, for example. And yeah, here is the box, the electrical box, and I just kind of repurpose it to like just hang things there, like all these magnet stuff and little gifts that I would have gotten. On this side is the closet. So this closet was from the person that was living here before. Like when they were moving out, they asked me like, do you want to keep the closet, because they were just going to throw it away. And I was like, okay, sure. My original plan was to actually get a furnished apartment. I didn't want to buy any furniture at all because being the nomad that I am, I was like, okay, I don't want to have any furniture because then what if I want to just get up and fly halfway across the world and live there for like five years? Like, that's how I was thinking. And it was really hard to find a furnished apartment, so I just decided to go with the unfurnished apartment. And it wasn't so bad actually, because it was kind of cool to be able to actually design the space to my needs. Because of this possibility, that's what I use it to make it as minimalistic as possible. To everything that I have here has multiple purposes. I just showed you the entrance area, which is right there, and this thing right here is my bed. So I have a loft bed because, again, it's about a minimalistic place. It's a small apartment, so you have to more or less use the space as best as you can. I'm just sleeping here, let's say 6 to 7 hours each day, and the space underneath I can use for other things, so that's why I decided to get a loft bed. So there's a lot of climbing up and down, especially in the nights, because I have to go to the bathroom quite often. But I guess it's good exercise. But it's very functional, and the cool thing about it is, in comparison to the old apartment, I was kind of doing everything in bed, eating, watching TV and all those different things. But with this bed, then I only sleep here because I'm like, I chill down here, and when I climb up, then my body knows, hey, it's sleeping time. I have to admit that one of the best things about this apartment is definitely these two big windows right here. And it's mainly because in the last apartment I was living there for at least 2-3 years, and that's one of the things that annoyed me the most about it, was that I didn't get a lot of direct sunlight. It was maybe like less than 15 minutes of direct sunlight shining into the apartment each day, which wasn't really cool. But this apartment here, I have two big windows. Sadly it's pointing to the street, but at least I get sunlight, especially in the afternoon. It's always bright. I usually don't turn on this light in the day because I don't need to do it, in comparison to the old apartment where from morning until evening I had to have the lights on. So this is upstairs. As you can see, when I'm sitting on the bed, there's not much space between the ceiling and my head. But I've never had any accidents actually, surprisingly. I thought it would be like really hot, especially in summer, but it's actually not that. Well, to be honest, last summer I wasn't here any at all. For 3 months I wasn't here, so I'm not really sure. I'll see this summer what it's like when the temperatures are like 40 degrees. But it's actually quite comfortable, and yeah, maybe you guys hear those medals just chiming away. I should really separate them and stuff so that they don't make that much noise. But yeah, this is where sleeping happens. Now it's time to go under the bed. Under the bed is the chill zone. I call it the red light district because, yeah, not because of that reason, but because everything here is red. Red is not really my favorite color, but I like red a lot, so that's why there's like so much red here. So yeah, the red carpet, and then also this fabric here, I got it because it kind of looks ugly if you're looking up at the mattress, so I got red there. And there's also the beanbag that's red. The pot is red, and here is where I store like all my medals and like some of the bib numbers from the marathons that I've done, and just like some little things that kind of remind me of some cool memories and so on. But this is definitely where I spend most of the time chilling. I have the sofa, and like only when I have visitors that people actually use that. Apart from that, I'm either here at my desk or up there. But yeah, this is what chilling usually is for me. I have this little table right here, and it's usually right here. So if, for example, I just want to chill, I want to watch something, then I just use my computer. My TV in this apartment is really this window. That's what I use to see what's happening in the world. But yeah, let me show you a bit closer what's happening under. This is the more or less the work corner, you could say. This is my desk where all the magic happens. So when I'm doing home office, or if I'm editing videos or working on other projects and stuff, then this is where all of that happens. And I got this particular table because this thing can pull out, and especially if I'm working on like craft things and whatever, this is the one that I usually use. I got this wall tattoo online from Amazon because as a little bit of motivation, like, you know, what better thing to actually motivate me than just seeing, okay, yeah, where am I going to go next? This shirt, I'm sure most of you would have seen this in the videos, the background. It's actually a signed t-shirt by Usain Bolt. So the silhouette is of course Usain Bolt, and he actually signed it. When I was working back at this company in Jamaica, the company was one of his main sponsors, and there was some competition and I won this t-shirt. So his signature is on it, and again, a little bit of running motivation. So on this side is just a bookshelf, and to be completely honest, I don't really need this. There was a table from IKEA that combined both the bookshelf and the table. I should have actually gotten that one, but then I thought this would be cool because then there's additional desk space. But currently, yeah, there are books there, and there are like some things that I normally need that I store in the boxes and stuff. But as you can see, for the upper parts, that's really just for the video, so it's just mostly decoration and stuff. And then I just have like some pictures and stuff on the side. And yeah, this is kind of one of the mottos of my life. Like, it's about collecting memories, not things. And as you can see, that's kind of the motto that I use for my apartment, where I don't have a lot of things, and I don't want to have a lot of things, because for me, it's much more important to collect memories along the way. Different memories, going to different places, experiencing different things, having people over and stuff, and not so much about having a bunch of stuff and to show people that, yeah, this is my crib. When I was checking out the apartment, so the person that was living here, they actually painted this wall green. And they asked me, hey, do you want to keep it this way or should they like repaint it to white? And I was like, no, green is fine. And I just kind of went with the green. So that's why, for example, there are these green curtains. And then I decided to add some yellow for some contrast. So that's why this wall tattoo is yellow. And this shirt actually just matches perfectly with all of that. And it's also the same reason I have those yellow and green and more green and the green backlight and all. Yeah, so just kind of trying to have some color here. So this side is mostly like the green side, and over there is of course the red light district. Okay, so when you pass the sofa and the bookshelf right here, it's the entrance to the kitchen, and the bathroom is like right behind it. That's definitely something that I like more in comparison to the old apartment that is kind of separated. So it's like you have the living space, the sleeping space separated from the kitchen. And well, the bathroom was always separated, but yeah, I definitely like that you know, there's somewhat of a separation of different things. So yeah, this is the kitchen right here. This is the living room, the bedroom, and the chill room, and all that stuff. So let me show you a bit in the kitchen. This is the kitchen right here. They got a few cupboard space, decided to use upstairs, like keep saying upstairs. The upper part is for storing pots. And this is a gift that I got, 100 places you must visit before you die. Something I should probably get to doing. Oh, Christ the Redeemer, Rio de Janeiro. There I've been. This is like the first time I'm removing one of these things. Yeah, so I've seen Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro. In comparison to the older kitchen was definitely better, but that apartment in general was much newer because it was renovated when I moved in. And this one is kind of old. So for example, even the stove, it's not the induction stove like the one that I had, but this one is like the iron and it's actually heated. So not that great, but hey, it works and it does what it's supposed to do. Still cook some really tasty meals right here. Refrigerator. I think I'm too tall for this thing. The refrigerator is right here, and lots of storage space right here. The stove top is here, and as I mentioned, not as modern as the old apartment, but works. And I also have a oven right there, and yeah, this is kind of the kitchen. It doesn't have, for example, I don't remember what the name of that thing is in English, but you know that thing that takes out the smells and stuff. Sadly, this apartment doesn't have that, but there is a window in the bathroom that I usually open whenever I'm cooking so that the food smell doesn't stay in the apartment. So let me show you the bathroom. So this is the bathroom. Switch is like right there. The bathroom is right here. This is pretty much a bathroom, and the window is like right here. So I just open this window when I'm cooking. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of space because even just this kitchen right here and what you have in the bathroom would have probably been even more than half of the last apartment that I had. So definitely a lot more space here for sure. So this side of the apartment, this is just the couch right here, and the closet is there, and that's the entrance to the kitchen and to the bathroom. And this cool thing right here was a creation that I had in mind to use at the different currencies from the countries that I've been to kind of just make a really cool thingy. And around the edges I'm supposed to have coins from these different countries. Yeah, another project that I need to get to. But yeah, this sofa right here, I got it secondhand, and I got this particular sofa because I wanted, of course, multifunction. So this sofa doubles also as a bed. So for example, when I have couch surfers or friends or whoever is staying over, then I can just take these things out, and I can take this thing out, and there we go. Oh, that's where my mouse is. Interesting. Yeah, so really nice, compact, and yeah, multi-purpose. That's pretty much my apartment in a nutshell. Small, cozy place. I like living here. I'm very simple when it comes to things, as you can see, and I like when things are functional. And as I mentioned before, like for example, last year I spent 6 months traveling, and I was just in my apartment for the rest of the time. So this is more than sufficient, and it's not also that expensive. My rent is just like 330 euros. When I started it was 300, but then because of the gas prices and stuff, so now it's 330. Not a bad price for someone that spends most of their time somewhere else in the world. This is the place that I call home in Germany. I like it here. It serves its purpose for sure. I don't want to collect a lot of things. I really don't. And sometimes I look around my apartment and I'm like, I need to start throwing away some things, because I just don't want to have a build-up of things, because I just prefer to collect more memories and just have a bunch of stuff in my apartment, because then it's more effort to clean and it's more effort to take care of, and I just can't be bothered with it. So I just try to keep things as simple and as minimalistic as possible. And when you have like not many things on the floor, then it's much easier to clean. And yeah, I just like that about this place. But yeah, this is where I live. This is my little apartment and my attempt to be, or to move in the direction of being a minimalist. Thank you guys so much for watching this apartment tour video. You've seen much more than this wall behind. You have actually seen everything in my apartment. And see you guys in the next Jamaican Tales video.